up, my little TisaTellss? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you were Kourtney Kardashian, you left your love bubble for 10 seconds to look at Khloe and Kim and say, baby, you ain't slick. I see what you're doing. And what is that? Y'all, people are saying that Kourtney is furious. Furious at the fact that Scott has such a prominent role. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are pointing out that Kourtney herself said she agreed to let Scott film. Here's the thing. Not because she was trying to keep the peace, but because she had no ill will towards Scott. Why is that? Because the whole reason why Scott wanted to film this season is because he wanted to rehab his image. And Kourtney was like, Scott's image is a bad one, right? And every time he's on the Kardashians, he's like angry or a mess or like whatever. So Scott wanted to show the other part of his life. He's a real estate mogul in California. He is, right? He's this and he's that. He's also still a hot mess. Kourtney, because she was so happy with Travis, was like, sure, like if Scott wants to like show his life and do it, who am I? That's the father of my kids. Like, do something with yourself. Rehab, because I don't want the kids being embarrassed about you either. At least that's what I'm thinking Kourtney was thinking. But little did she know that Kim and Khloe had a plan. Kim and Khloe were going to get their digs in to Kourtney, but more importantly, Travis, which at the end of the day is Kourtney, because Kourtney and Travis are a team, through Scott. Kourtney is furious that Scott has so much time. He's basically taken over the show, but he won't stop talking about her and Travis. See, here's the thing. Y'all can think it's nothing, but I feel what Kourtney's saying, okay? And let's be real. Scott knows Kourtney. Kourtney, to a certain point, Kourtney definitely knows Scott. She knows when Scott's trying to be the F smart. She knows when Scott is trying to destroy the happiness. She knows when Scott is trying to look for a way in. And Kourtney has gone into her love bubble. However, Travis, baby, is not taking this lying down. First of all, Travis never really seemed to rock with Scott. He showed him respect because those are the father of the kids, blah, 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 blah. But people said he never rocked with Scott because he never found it cute or funny or entertaining. How most of Kourtney's tears came from Scott. Let's not forget that her and Travis were friends for years. So he saw the mess that Scott was doing to her. But two, the fact that he knows that at the end of the day, Scott would break him and Kourtney up, would break Travis and Kourtney up in a New York second. Kourtney knows it, but she ain't paying Scott no mind. Travis knows it, and he doesn't think it's funny because any other time he would look to the other way, but he is coming out in full protection mode because Kourtney is carrying his child. But not only that, Travis, like everyone else, more than we saw, knows how much Scott never let Kourtney have her biggest dream. A mate that loved her, protected her, lifted her up. Half the reason why Kourtney was always so skinny back then isn't because she just it's because Scott was always on her. Even when she had babies, she had to agree that she would go right back to her pre-baby weight because he didn't like it. She basically had to beg Scott to have children. Scott cheated on her. Scott mocked her. Scott gaslit her. Not only that, the millions of times that Scott lied to her. As you know, he was suffering with addiction. Travis's ex, Shauna, was also suffering from addiction. So they know all those broken promises, all that empty love. On top of that, the one thing that Kourtney never got that she wanted so much was that fairy tale. Being a wife, having a child, something to bond the love. Every single time she was pregnant with her children, Mason, he was just like on some dumb stuff. The other kids, he accused Kourtney of trapping him. And when she said she was pregnant with Rain, he literally blew up on camera and Kourtney started crying. He never was truly happy. I know he loves his children, but while she was pregnant, he always looked at Kourtney and she was just like, ew, yeah, get off. Kourtney's heart was broken so many times. But thank God, Kourtney got into super, super, super deep therapy. Right? That's also why Shay messed with the family. While she was in deep therapy, learning about herself, about why she would let somebody treat her like that, she had to go look at her family. But through deep therapy, she was able to heal herself, connect with Travis. She's now living her dream. A baby growing. This is the last time in her life she is going to be pregnant. She calls it her miracle baby. Travis looks at it as, you know how like the baby feels everything that the parent feels, right? Why would he let this man bring his girl any sorrow, any sadness, anything? So now you see why Travis got beef with Scott. The thing is, Travis also can't stand the fact that Scott is super, super passive aggressive. Plus, also, Travis is beginning to look at the family like, what is the problem you have with me? I'm nothing but nice. I'm nothing but kind. I'm nothing but respectful. I support you guys always. I try to do this. I try to do that. What is the problem? I don't know. But now you guys are sending this mofo, Scott, over to give my girl complications, to give my girl a headache. Travis literally put down his drumsticks and was like, I can imagine. Oh, no. So there you have it. Kourtney is furious, but Travis, more too, is going into protection mode. And this is making Kim and Khloe even madder, because the funny thing is, they allotted for Kourtney dating a drug addict, Kourtney dating somebody who's mentally abusive, Kourtney dating someone that cheats on her and treats her bad, Kourtney dating someone that won't even marry her after 3 kids. I know he gave her an engagement ring, but he didn't change his ways, right? But the one thing they won't leave room for, the one thing they don't like, the one thing they think Kourtney doesn't deserve is a partner by her side that's supporting her, helping her, and protecting her. You know, there's the complaining saying, oh my God, Kourtney's going into a love bubble. Yeah, you know, you're just obsessed with Travis. No, you're mad that you finally found a partner to do this thing with life. And not only that, he loves you. He respects you. He doesn't look at you as a little doll to dress up in clothes, as much as they try to be like, oh my God, like, look at Kourtney and her new style. She like got with Travis and changed her whole style. Is that not what Kimberly Noel Kardashian did her whole life? Did Kim not get with Kanye and lose her GD mind? Everything about her changed, to the point of she was in Tokyo talking to pregnant Khloe, talking about, oh my God, I'm actually, honest to God, embarrassed to be seen with you guys in the street. She can blame Kanye all she wants for being evil. Kim, that was all you. Kim is the one that changed her whole personality, her whole vibe, her whole everything to be married with Kanye. As a matter of fact, she's crying about it every Thursday. Also, the Keeping Up with the Kardashian recap is going to be up either today or tomorrow morning. Promise, right? It's actually a good recap. But getting back into what I was saying, they are mad that Kourtney now has a protector, right? They are mad that Kourtney has someone that lets her know, babe, it's okay. There's more to life than this. You don't need to live like that. Okay? Kourtney was so much kind of like beaten down by her family that even after all that happened and she quit the show, she had to come back because they brainwashed her into thinking that was the only way forward. Now that Travis is by her side, she knows it's not the only way forward. And they literally are now using Scott, a man that brought her so much pain, that does not wish her well. Now they're using him as a cat's paw because they realized on national TV it doesn't play out well. Y'all listen, let me know what y'all think. I think Kourtney is 100% justified in feeling this. I think that Kim and Khloe are miserable. I think that even if they are mad at Travis, Kim, you did this, if everything you're saying about Travis is true, you did the same thing with Kanye, so what's wrong with what Kourtney did it, right? Khloe, you wish you could do the same thing, right? Honestly, and Scott, he just needs to go somewhere. And I 100% agree with Travis. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later.